TechAfrica News Networking Night at AfricaCom 2022 here in Cape Town. I'm together here with Dylan Carver from AfR-IX Telecom. Nice to meet you, Dylan.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So, AfricaCom is finally back after 2 years of pandemic, finally back to in-person events. So, and we just had our first networking night here during the AfricaCom. How do you like it so far?
Well, first of all, meeting people. It's something that who doesn't like, right? So for us, it's an amazing opportunity. Publicity to meet people from all over Africa is something that doesn't come every day. So we just have a blast. From a personal perspective, from my colleagues' perspective, we haven't seen some of the colleagues we've been working with face to face for more than 3-4 years. So I can't just express all the emotions that are coming for the show. Actually, just today I'm feeling like I'm on a cloud. Theoretically, yes.
Yeah, that's true. So if you see the African market as AfR-IX Telecom, how do you see, or what's your outlook on the market over the next 5 years?
Yes, so 3 years have passed since the last AfricaCom, right? And we, as AfR-IX, are a group of people working for an outfit based in Barcelona. But that outfit has an outlook completely focused for Africa, into Africa. What we do is we connect country to countries on a layer 2 data connectivity framework to provide solutions for enterprise, operators, and basically we connect the African ecosystem in terms of data services. And as a startup model, we've grown a lot, and we've seen that a lot of our partners have, from a local perspective in Africa, grown and expanded their requirements. But from relationship between Europe and the world to Africa, that relationship has become not necessarily growing so much. What has grown so much from an AfR-IX perspective is the relationship with our partners. Each and individually, all of those operators that are helping AfR-IX grow, but also helping themselves grow. So it's been super for us to meet those people, but that AfricaCom provide that unique footprint to meet them. So the way I see the next 3, 4, 5 years, I see a lot of operators in Africa growing, a market that will consolidate itself. Simply put, now mobile operators are looking at their own infra and how to monetize it in a more leaner way. So structure and reorganizations internally within big organizations, buying out of smaller operators from bigger operators or mobile operators, and a reshuffle in the way carriers have been traditionally working. So from a leasing model to an infrastructure ownership model, it's what I would define the next 5 to 10 years, yes.
All right. So what do you see as the biggest challenge in the market?
The challenge today are the cost structure has dropped a lot, and that means that it requires a lot of companies that were relying on FT fees for providing solutions to the last mile. Well, they will have to reinvent themselves, and perhaps changes in the ecosystem where market share are going to shift towards smaller players that are more leaner, more flexible. Challenges are obviously an economy that is actually being restricted to challenges that are inflations. Also in an era where regulations are in very big demand to be more flexible and be more open. So basically challenges are coming from a regulatory perspective, are coming from price perspective, where people or the economy is demanding cheaper services, and that is putting more pressure on traditional telecom operators. So basically challenges are numerous, but again, Africa is in a growing level. More people, more demand of services, so it's all about who are the lean operations to provide that, and we hope AfR-IX is part of that group. Yes.
Thank you very much for your time and for your insights.
Thank you.
That was TechAfrica News from TechAfrica News Networking Night at AfricaCom 2022. Thank you.